Hey guys, it's me, Mr. T50, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So, last time, it's been a couple days because of streams and stuff. Last time, we went here to the tower for the Gerudo Highlands. I'm not envisioning there to be an awful lot here, but we're going to explore it anyway. So I think there's this really large gorge here. I'd like to kind of see that. So we might kind of come up this way. And depending on if I can get across it or not, we'll see how that goes. I don't really know exactly how we're going to do it, but we're just going to run around it a bit and probably empty down here. Or there might be a slightly easier way to go. Who knows? Not me. I don't knows. The nose knows. Experimenting with some new audio settings today, so forgive me if I'm talking a little bit loud. That's all being a YouTuber is just messing with audio settings until you die. Oh, right, yeah, this is the climbing gear, isn't it? Yeah. This will make climbing a whole lot easier. If I've got the whole set like this, climbing's a lot easier, I should say. But, of course, if it gets cold like this, I might have to switch it out or wear something a little bit different. There's something back there. Excellent. So, can't really do anything with that right off. Well, we could always do this. That's okay, I don't want this weapon anyway. Alright, that worked out a little bit better than I thought it would. Ooh. Gerudo Spear. The Golden Bow. Radiant Shield. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that Radiant Shield. That thing's cool looking. It's actually not really good, but it... I mean, compared to my other stuff, but it looks cool. Another Edge of Duality. So it's just like a treasure room with items. Alright. I like treasure rooms. This would be the perfect rock if I could get it outside to fly with. The getting it back outside part, though, is I think going to be difficult. I don't know, maybe we could do it in steps here. This is like the like, I see this stupid GIF, and it's the only thing I want to do in this game anymore. Let's give it one more push. Oh yeah, I'm re-looking at the GIF. They don't use a bomb to finish it off. They use an arrow, which seems a lot easier. So I'm going to try that. Alright. So here's the question. Where do we want to go with it? We can't... I mean, we can get it some height, but I don't know if it'd be nearly as spectacular going up there as it would be going this way. Although there is... like a chasm over here. Let me see this chasm really quick before I do anything. Okay, not so much a chasm, actually. And it kind of is. Anyway, I think it's going to look the coolest if we do it over this way. What if I tried to hit the tower? We might be able to do that. We might be able to go even farther. So, first thing you always do is save. Because there's a pretty decent chance that you'll end up in the middle of nowhere. Let's remove some obstructions out of the way. Alright. I'm wanting to say this way. So what we do is we freeze it, but unlike before where I did the bomb, and the bomb thing worked. It's just I had to run away from it so I didn't get damaged and then run back to it. You shoot it with an arrow like right here and that gets the angle really high. So... Dang it! That could have been me. Can I load the rock back? I better be able to load this rock back or I'm going to be pretty upset. Alright, 8th try maybe? I'm done with this rock. That was like 8 tries right there. It's like kinda working, but I'm not getting enough height, and I'm getting really annoyed. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm done with this rock thing. I'm never doing it again. I don't need any rocks in my life anymore. Absolutely ridiculous. Ooh, what's this? Looks slightly dangerous. Let's not go in the gaping maw pit thing. Surprisingly, this sand stuff works a lot better than rocks do. I mean, I know it looks like there's rocks in them, but I think it's sand, which is a slightly different texture. Though then again, I've seen GIFs of people doing that, like sandboarding or whatever. Like going down dunes and stuff in the desert. But we're gonna have to climb back up into the cold, I think, so I'm gonna... Well, no, we can climb up and then... Do I have any warm food? I don't think I do, no. So we'll just have to wear clothing, I think. Oh. Okay, this looks fancy. I don't know what's going on there, but we're definitely gonna have to investigate that at some point. So it may not have been very long for you guys. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's been probably less than 5 minutes. But I've spent like a good 20 minutes trying to get that stupid rock thing to work. It was the perfect rock. That's why I got so attached to it. Because all the other rocks I've been trying it with haven't been quite big enough. But that was the perfect one. I needed that rock. And it just wasn't working out for me. So that's why I was a little disappointed, I have to say. I was actually getting pretty good at, like, doing it right. I just couldn't get good at staying on the rock. There's some technique that you need to do, and I wasn't doing it. Okay. I feel like all of these enemies are ice enemies. Maybe not. Nah. Just regular dudes. Just regular dudes. Is that a torch I just saw? Wow. That was a lot of damage. Are you in the ground? Stop that. Because he's a special enemy and he's got a special bow. Look at me with your special eyes. It's a knight's broadsword. I thought I saw a torch. I wonder if I accidentally picked it up. I did. I did. I think one of the enemies was equipped with a torch. Alright, yeah, this guy over here, he missed the party. Let me alert everyone who may still be alive that there's an enemy in the camp. Alright. I don't think there's anything actually here. I think it's just a random enemy camp. Another one of these. I hate those enemies so much. I've already told you why I hate them, though, so I'm not going to tell you why I hate them. This is a very large rock, though. Like a very large ice thing. I wonder if it's covering up something. Didn't we find a quick way to get rid of these? Wasn't there some technique I remember? Like some technique that didn't involve a million somethings. Was it campfire? I think campfire was one way I saw. But I feel like that one took a while. Yeah, that one, that does work. Oh, is this a shrine? I think it is. It looks like a shrine. Yep, yeah, this is a shrine. So we'll just leave this here for the next century and it'll eventually work. I mean, it is working, it's just slow. And that's a whole lot faster. Alright. Stop being cheap. I wonder if the triple arrows makes this faster. Ooh. Look at that zoom. That's some good zoom. Let's Let's see. Yeah, I have one with 5. Let's try. What is that golden bow? Strike distant targets. Yeah, look at that thing. It doesn't do a lot of damage compared to most of my other bows, but it's pretty impressive anyway. It's been a while since we've actually had a zoom-in bow. You got that zoom-in bow pretty early on. They weren't common, but you found them pretty early on, and then I haven't seen them in forever. But they're not very useful, because they don't last very long, and they don't do too much damage anymore. Melting ice hazard. Offer before me a block of... Oh, see, this is pretty clever. I like this. We're gonna have this block of ice. We gotta keep it away from the fire sources if possible, because it's gonna melt as we get close to them. I see. So I'm wondering, can we freeze it and hit it over here, maybe? There's also this. You could pull this out and then push it. Does this thing stay warm? Nah, I didn't think it would. So maybe we can push it now. Or no, we could pick it up. I like this puzzle. This is a good puzzle. Oh, it got a little melty. It's okay. Don't want it to get too melty. Oh gosh, it slides. Don't get melty. Don't get melty. Don't get melty. Okay, so there is an extra chest we can get in this one. I have a feeling this block is going to be important for a lot of this. Blocking some flames here. Alright. That's a good puzzle. I like this puzzle. It's got some challenge to it. Oh, come on. It's got like some level of challenge to it. And it's using an interesting mechanic in my opinion. Okay, so I can't freeze any. Oh wait. I'm being an idiot. I'm like, how am I gonna get through all this fire? Flame guard. I was thinking of ways I could block this thing. Like, there's gonna be a bit of work. Okay, I want that frost blade for when I go to the desert. The spear doesn't seem that great. We could have come around the back way too. There's a perfectly okay back way for us to have taken. But why do that when you can use your flame guard for the maybe 3 times it's been useful so far? Okay. I've got an idea. I've got a couple ideas. One idea is we could attempt to put the ice cube on top of this and then just, like, slowly ease it over there. But I like this idea more. Oh, no, that didn't work out. Maybe if I, like... let's not stand under it. But if I get it oriented in such a way where I can pretty easily do this. Now. That technique's not looking nearly as viable as it was before. But it seems like the best technique I could do. Just need to get the camera angled right to do it. Why does it get stuck so much? What are you getting stuck on? I'm pressing the buttons, it's just not registering my inputs fast enough, I think. Alright, we're gonna go with my second technique. I don't like this technique as much, but it might work better. Alright. I have already lost the ice cube. Things could not go better. Okay. Do it like this. This ice cube's heavy. Oh, it doesn't go very high. Oh, who made this, like, the tiniest bit too small for this to work properly? That's not cool. It's like the smallest bit too small for this to work properly. Now look at it. It's just getting jammed up everywhere. Okay, my next technique is to try to get this wedged diagonally in here. Be right there. A bit more than that. I had it kind of before, but I wanted to get it a bit more, if I could. Okay, let's try that. Here's another thing I want to test. We're at a point now where I think if I fail, it won't break anything. Oh, I don't want to use the frost blade. I want to keep these blades nice and good for when I go through the desert. If I hit this thing, does it explode? It doesn't. Okay, good. That might be part of my future strategy in a bit. Whoops. I have two ideas going on right now with this. Okay. One idea is I might be able to, hold on. Freeze? Might be able to, like, rocket it up. Where's the ice cube? Oh. I was about to say, did I accidentally rocket it in the right direction? That's another idea. Hold on, I just had an even better idea. Get this cube out of here. Okay? Square-shaped remote bomb. Let's try to get that somewhat flat. We'll put the cube on top of the remote bomb if I can. And then we'll just blast it in the air. It's ingenious. This has to work. This can't not work. Why is it not working? "12 hours later." These are slippery bombs, I see. Yeah. Not working as well as I thought. I figured I'd just, like, launch it straight in the air. Alright. New plan. New plan. This whole plan relies on the fact that this stupid box doesn't, like, fits in this stupid gap. So I don't know if this new plan will work. Alright, new plan. This is going to be a little bit less controlled, but it might work. What? Hold the phone! Hold the phone! Wait, that wasn't the plan. That wasn't the plan. But it worked. The plan was to get lucky and get it to land somewhere on that upper platform, and then I'd run through and pick it up. That wasn't the plan. This is the best moment of this entire game for me. See, that's my resourcefulness. I wanted to make some kind of elevator out of the box. But because I couldn't fit it over there, it was going to turn something into more of just like a launcher device. Which it did. But it got close enough to the door that it counted. That was beautiful. It really was. They're just moments of pure beauty in life sometimes, and that was it. That was truly one of them. I'm so happy after that. The best thing that could have happened. Okay, that's an enemy camp. I feel like I needed cool Safina. Or I needed some kind of plant. I don't know if it was Safina. I'll need it for going through the desert at least. So it's not entirely wasteful. Get in there. So there's a big bridge over this area. Where does this go to? It just dumps down into the Watasha Bluff area almost. It'd be a nice spot to shield surf. And I've got a decent warp to the top of it, so we could do that at some point. We got the beautiful Hyrule music playing. Which is kind of funny because I can't actually see anything from here. Let's see. Don't know if we climbed this yet, so let's climb up here. And then we'll head that way. I still really like this music in this game a lot, though. It is really spectacular when it wants to be. And once again, I'm sticking with my statement of they only bring it in when it's, like, really needed. Which isn't too often, but it's just often enough that you really... It's really nice, but you appreciate it because they're not playing it all the time. I'm digging that stamina. That extra half of a wheel of stamina I've got does so much for me. Just jump up mountains. Oh, it's another one. Okay. We're gonna fight it smart. Why? Why am I on fire? Why do you command the fire? Okay. We're gonna change the pants to be armor, I think. Yeah. Have the pants be armor, and that way I won't freeze to death up here. Okay. Man, it's some good stuff. Let's get a Lionel shield out here. Yeah, we'll keep that out. Oh, yep. I didn't heal fast enough. Mipha had to save me. Get out of here, Wolf. It's not safe. Wait. That's what I need on. He does so much damage. He's one-shotting my health every time. Really? Let's go back to one-handed weapons. Which is gonna be Guardian Swords, I think. I'm not trying to hit you with the shield. I'm actually attempting to mount you, believe it or not. If it wasn't so cold, I'd try the Guardian Armor. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'd try the Guardian Armor and see if I can get extra damage out of this. How many fairies are we at now? We have 2 left. So much damage. That's my last big meal I have. And it's gone! Okay, he's gonna do that move. I think we were almost in the range of that. Let me get a different bow. One with more damage. I used another fairy! Oh, I think he's double tapping me. I think that's what's happening. I should have cooked more food before such a fight. Yeah, it pretty much doesn't matter what I eat here. I'm gonna lose something I want. This is crazy. Does the Master Sword get a buff? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Nope. I was hoping to save all this chili food, but I think we're gonna have to eat it. That one didn't even give me health. Go me. Oh, and I don't have a shield. That's the other thing. My shield broke, didn't it? That would have been smart to pay attention to. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to start eating chili food. It's okay, I'm keeping those swords for a reason. Isn't that like a brand new Lionel shield? And it's like already broken? Eat it all. That's all the food you got, Link. Don't die. Actually, let's not go towards that. Okay. That's it. If you want to start eating the raw things, we could, but this might just be like a losing battle here. Yeah. It certainly is, Link. We're not doing well today. Not at all. Not at all. Thank you, Battletip. I will keep that close to my heart. It doesn't help that I'm in a situation right now where I can't put on much armor because the temperature's so cold. And I didn't bring anything to heat me up. I came up with a new technique. Alright? It's good. I like this technique. I haven't seen it used too often. Alright, so first you get smacked in the face. That's a key part of the technique. Pay attention, this is gonna be on the test. You freeze him when he's charging right at you, and you shoot him with 1,000,000 bombs. You get the bow that shoots 5 bomb arrows at the same time, and you just wail him into oblivion. Because you're sick and tired of him knocking you off the stupid mountain. He made me so mad. He kept doing that one move where he does like a spin attack, and that one's so hard to deal with. You can't really backflip out of it because you get wailed on, so your two choices are to attempt to shield bash it, which if you fail, you lose all your health. Or just put your shield up and you pretty much lose your shield in one shot, but at least you're not dead. I like my technique. I like my technique a lot. Get the 5-shot bow so you do maximum damage. And you win. That one just made me really upset when he knocked me off the mountain. And you see Link just tumbling and you can't do anything. And now just to top it all off, I have no idea how long this episode's gonna be because... Oh, I never even grabbed the chest from the other side. The spoils of war are gone. Is there a reason I can't do anything with that? Oh, you're a mimic! That kind of should have tipped me off. That should have tipped me off, I feel. Oh well. I'll be better when I stop being so upset. At the very least, because I went back and basically bombed him to death, I have most of my food left. So I didn't lose it all this time. Okay, I like this. I like this. It's a nice version of travel where I can get a much better view of this area. One of those is a mimic. Oh, and that mimic is dead. Oh, it's not dead. It's very disappointing. That's a real chest, though. So that's how you tell mimics in this game, is just if it's magnetic or not. Man, I hate those things. Oh, it's a whole field of mimics. No, wait, no, that one's real. I thought those rocks are mimics. They're not mimics. They're not even chests. It's nothing. I've got a feeling that there might be some mini-game involving all these, you know, going down the mountain. Okay, that's a mimic. That one's not. Come on. There we go. There might be a mini-game where you have to fly down without touching the ground or something. Now that we're not killing anything. The other thing I realized was that I haven't upgraded this past level 1, so it is just 5 defense. Which in a fight against a Lionel is kind of painful. So it wasn't that ridiculous that he was doing that much damage to me. What does this mean? Does this mean something? Whoa, what's this thing? This looks important. This looks really important. I also see scaffolding. Some kind of shrine puzzle. I want to say it's something along the lines of shoot this from some location. Okay, so it's easy enough to get back up here. There's an updraft available. Look at all the scaffolding. I wonder if this is the way the developers wanted us to go about getting up here. Oh yeah, I sure love boarding down the rocks. Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, he did it! Man, what a shot. Alright, so I've been here before. I remember I was here. I think I remember I was here. And I think this is the way they want you to get up to this area. Once again, I went the wrong way and just climbed up a mountain. They give you an awful lot of scaffolding in case you're running up here with no stamina. That's the thing, you know. I could have gone the other way around Hyrule. I mean, we're pretty close, relatively speaking, to the Great Plateau, so I could have, instead of jumping off to the right and going where I was told to go, I could have taken a left and gotten here 10 minutes after leaving the Great Plaza. If that even. I probably could have done it faster. And then gotten crushed by a boulder with my 4 HP. Is that you? Were you the one that did that? Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're gonna make miracles happen here. Come on, get closer, big guy. Miracles. Clearly this guy's only security was to roll a boulder down a hill, and that's about where he ended. Alright. Have you noticed that kick is the most ineffective move they do? I feel like that kick never actually connects to me as a hit. Okay. So that's another air vent. We might just take the fast way up. I don't know if we need to necessarily climb all the little bits of scaffolding. I think the bridges and the rocks are just intended to keep you from taking the easy path of going straight up here. Because you very much could. And then they're going to attempt to drop a boulder on you. Probably from multiple locations. Yep, there's my boulder. There's my boulders. Come on, there's got to be more boulders up that way, right? Yeah, you can just skip all that scaffolding and take this convenient air vent up here. So I'm sure someone tells us about this. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say shoot a lightning arrow at it. Wow. Who would have guessed? It was the lightning arrow. As indicated in the text of old, from long ago. I actually have a lot of lightning arrows. It's because I never use them. There's like very specific circumstances where I find the lightning arrows useful. And other than that, not really. They were useful in the Zora area. And that was about it. If it's, you know, if they're standing in a puddle of water, it's useful. But I just find the lightning arrows to be, like, too situational to be useful beyond just being an arrow at that point. Doing some mild elemental damage. You're wise beyond your years, Link. How did you figure out the giant lightning bolts on the wall meant you had to shoot a lightning arrow at it? You're the first brave adventurer to do so. We're gonna paint you on the wall next to the cool lightning bolts. Everyone will be jealous. Just thinking back, that Lionel did so much damage. He really did. I know it's because I didn't have enough defense, but... Just like one shot, eat like a massive portion of food. One shot, eat a massive portion of food. It's alright. It's alright. So there's the Gerudo Summit up here. Which I'll need to go back up again. Another thing I was considering was just taking the damage and putting on my best armor and then just taking the cold damage. So I was like, that will surely be less than whatever the Lionel's gonna give me. But then I was thinking, what if the Lionel still one-shots me? And then I've taken a tiny bit of cold damage, then he's just gonna kill me over and over again. So that's what made me decide against that.